I develop self-love? The first is keep your promises to yourself. If you aren't keeping your promises to yourself, like not keeping your promise to exercise every day, make whatever you're doing, your commitment, smaller and achievable. So if 30 minutes isn't working for you, just start with 5 and keep your promise. Second, develop self-trust. Self-trust is place yourself in situations where you need to grow, pushes you past your limits, things that you're doing to go after your dreams, and then praise yourself, encourage yourself, talk to yourself lovingly, celebrate your accomplishment in the fact that you went and did something to stretch yourself. 3, treat yourself like a beloved child. Access the inner child within you and really nurture that child. If that child needs encouragement, needs reassurance, wants to play, that's a big thing. Play. Allow your inner child to play. Doesn't always have to be work. Even if it's 5 minutes, take some time to do a dance. Go grab your skateboard. You are allowed to still be playful and childlike. The last one that I'm going to say is give yourself time to rest. Really come to stillness and rest. Yin yoga is a very powerful way to actively find this rest. So we're going to do a yin yoga practice today to develop self-love. That leads to the last point, and that is affirmations that affirm that you love yourself. This works with the subconscious patterns in your brain, and they're very powerful. Even if you're not believing what you say to begin with, it is working, I promise. So that being said, let's get on our mats and start our practice. Welcome to this yin yoga practice to develop more self-love. How do we develop more self-love? Sit back on your heels, bringing your forehead down towards the mat, or you can bring it on top of a block or a book for Balasana, child's pose. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and begin to grow your breath, breathing deeply in and out the nose. On every inhalation, feel your belly expand big with your breath, and every slow, deep exhalation, constrict the back of your throat so it sounds like the ocean. In this yin yoga practice, we will be opening up the body, opening up the fascia, encouraging the ligaments and our muscles to stretch deeply, to hydrate, and giving ourselves the ability to come to stillness. We will be working with affirmations today in this practice. The first affirmation in this pose is, I am here now. So often we're in the future or in the past. So bring your attention to right now, repeating the affirmation, I am here now, with each inhalation. And on every exhalation, soften, feeling connected and grounded to the earth. I am here now. Moving slowly so as not to disturb your nervous system, come up. Straighten your right leg out in front of you. Flex your right toes toward you. Ground down into both sitting bones. And then bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh, or bend your right shin so it's parallel with the top of the mat. Flex both feet. Bring your right hand to the left ankle and your left hand to clutch the sole of your left foot. Now inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and on your exhalation, slowly fold forward, heart leading first any amount. So this movement may be very micro, you're hardly moving, and that's beautiful. Press down into both sitting bones, really root and ground. Closing the eyes halfway or all the way, make sure that that left foot overhangs the right knee, the right thigh. On the inhalation, you lengthen the spine, rising up. And on the exhalation, lead with the heart, folding forward any amount. And now moving in the rhythm of your own breath. Every inhalation, lengthen the spine, lift up. Every exhalation, fold forward any amount. On your next inhalation, rise up, release the ankle and the foot, bring your fingertips together, and then bring your thumbs to press at your third eye, so the midpoint of your forehead. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, soften. Deep breath in, slow breath out. 3 more slow breaths here. Bringing your attention to this third eye, the seat of your internal knowing, your intuition, and opening it up here. Part of self-love is listening to our own internal voice. Now bring your fingertips to press into the middle of the forehead. Take a deep breath. Exhale your fingertips to your temples. Inhale the fingertips up over the ears and then hang on your shoulders. 2 deep breaths here. And then bring your hands down to rest on your heart. 1 more deep breath in, bringing the energy into the heart center. Very slowly, bringing the right leg straight again, or Bending the foot in towards your left hip. Inhale the right arm forward, hug the knee in. Exhale the arm back behind you, stay up on the fingertips. Stay here hugging the knee to the chest or bring your right elbow to the outside of the knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist, closing your eyes halfway or all the way. Exhale, unwind the pose. And then you have two options here. So either stack your left knee on top of your right knee, ground down, or cross your legs. Two variations with the legs. Choose what feels best to you. Really ground both sitting bones. Stretch your arms forward. Bring your left arm under the right. The backs of the hands together or the palms together. Now lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Relax your shoulder blades down your back. Perhaps bring your thumbs to rest against your forehead, that third eye. Either stay here in the stillness, really feel your sitting bones connected to the earth, or begin to sway very gently, very slowly side to side. So you're undulating the spine. It's a very micro movement. Keeping your attention at the third eye in the center of your forehead and repeating the affirmation, I love myself. On every inhalation, repeat the affirmation, I love myself. And on every exhalation, just allow anything that comes up to wash away. Don't judge it. Don't allow your mind to get all wrapped up in all your reactions to that affirmation. Every inhalation, I love myself. Every exhalation, just be the observer and allow the thoughts to just wash out of you. unwind the arms and the legs. And then very slowly, lovingly come into hands and knees. And you have two options here. So you either can come into child's pose as we did in the beginning of the class, or spread your fingers wide, curl your toes under, lift your hips, press actively through the arms. You can rise up very high on the toes, that's no problem, and wrap your outer arms in towards your face to spread across the shoulders. So there's a lot of space between your ears and your shoulders. Every deep breath in, really feel your belly grow big. And every exhalation, engage your pelvic floor and pull your belly button in towards your spine and up. So often we want to feel like we need to pull that belly in the whole time. You're only doing it on every exhalation. Every inhalation, allow it to grow big and soft and full. In this pose, repeating the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. On every inhalation, repeating, I am a radiant being of light. And every exhalation, feel, sense, or visualize a light sparkling throughout your entire body. So every deep, slow breath in through the nose, I am a radiant being of light. And every slow, smooth exhalation through the nose, feel that light sparkling through your entire body. Visualize it or just sense it. Very gently and soothingly, release the knees down towards the mat. And then you're going to sit down and straighten your left leg out in front of you, bringing your right ankle on top of the left thigh so that your foot overhangs the leg, and flex both feet. Stay here, or bend that left shin so it's parallel with the top of the mat. Flex back both feet again. Now grab your right ankle with your left hand, and then grab the sole of the foot with your right hand. Ground down into both sitting bones. Once again, on each inhalation, lengthen the spine, rise up, and each exhalation, fold forward, leading with the heart. Moving in your own rhythm, you can close the eyes halfway or all the way. On each inhalation, rising up, each exhalation, flowing forward. on your next inhalation, rise up, bring your fingertips to touch, your thumbs to touch, and press your thumbs to your third eye. Taking a few deep breaths here. On every inhalation, lift up, lengthen the spine. Every exhalation, soften. Ground your energy down to the center of the earth. It's like inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, soften downwards. Bringing your attention to the seat of your intuition, your third eye, beginning to open up and trusting your inner knowing. That little voice inside of you that says, this is the next step. This is what's best for me. Now bring your fingertips to press against your third eye. Press hard, and then bring your fingertips across the forehead to press into the temples. Inhale, exhale, curl your fingertips around your ears and hang on your shoulders. A few deep breaths here. Pulling the tension from the neck and shoulder area away, bring your hands towards your heart, resting on your heart. One more deep breath here. And now either pull your heel in towards your hip or straighten that left leg. So see what feels better for you. Ground into both sitting bones and the entire sole of the right foot. Hug the knee in towards your chest. Extend the arms behind you, twisting open. Stay here, bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist, relaxing the shoulders, closing the eyes, breathing slowly and deeply. Very lovingly unwind the pose. And then you have two options. Either stack your right knee on top of the left, or you can cross your legs like this. So feel what feels better for you today in your body. Every day is different. You can press into your thighs so you can really ground your sitting bones, and then bring the right arm under the left and bring the elbows up to shoulder height and relax the shoulder blades down your back. Perhaps you want to bring your thumbs to rest against the third eye. Rest here in the stillness, or begin to sway very, very gently. Small movement from left to right. Just that spine moving like a wave from the ground all the way up. Bringing the energy from the base of the spine slowly up, all the way up through to the third eye. Repeating the affirmation here. I love myself. On each inhalation, repeating the affirmation internally. Each exhalation, just let any thoughts or emotions that come up to just wash away without judgment. Positive or negative, neutral, just let them wash away. I love myself. Very slowly unwinding the arms, releasing the legs. You can grab a pillow now. Lengthen the spine. And first you can bring your forearms on top of your thighs. Here, lead with the heart, trying to keep your head in line with the spine. If you want to use a pillow, you can bring one or two onto your shins and release your forehead on top of the pillow. No worries if your forehead doesn't reach the pillow, no problem. Just fold forward, heart first, head as much as you can in line with your spine. Flex your toes towards you. Repeating the mantra here, I am love. On each inhalation, repeating the mantra, I am love. Each exhalation, soften, relax, release, let go. Very lovingly, very soothingly, gently rising up, curling up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to be stacking two pillows on top of each other, or you can just come onto your back on the floor, no problem. The pillows just give us a little bit more of a heart opening. Then either keep your legs straight, cross your legs, or bring your soles of your feet together as I am. And come down onto the floor, onto your pillows, opening your arms out like wings. This is a very big, powerful heart opener, and we're going to repeat some affirmations here. The affirmations are working with your subconscious and are creating new pathways within your brain and within your energy body. So even if they feel silly, or you think, I don't even believe this, I promise you, they are working. So, on each inhalation, repeating the affirmation internally, I love myself. On each exhalation, feel yourself open up a little bit more. staying here and introducing a new affirmation. On each inhalation, repeating the affirmation, I am opening my heart to more love. I am opening my heart to more love. I am opening my heart to more love. On each inhalation, repeat the affirmation internally. I open my heart to more love. Each exhalation, feel warmth in the heart spreading and intensifying. I open my heart to more love. Like you're moving through honey or warm water, slowly bring your knees together. If your legs aren't already straight, and slowly come up, crossing your legs. If you have pillows, moving them out of the way. Then stepping the left foot forward in between your hands, making sure that your knee is directly over the ankle. Now your right knee can stay on the mat, or you can straighten the back leg. Pull the left hip back, the right hip forward, wherever you are. This is a very heat-inducing pose. You can stay up on the fingertips, bring your hands on blocks or books, or bring your fists onto the mat. If this pose ever becomes too much, you can just lower your right knee down to the mat. And in this pose, we are repeating the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. Now this one is intense if your leg is straightened. So you're really going to start to feel some heat churning and building within you. So as that heat begins to build, repeat the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light on each inhalation, and on each exhalation, feel the energy sparkling all the way through you. Send that heat all the way through your body so you're burning away all that no longer serves you, any blockages in your chakras, in your energy body, and you're filling up with love. Every inhalation, repeat the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. And on every exhalation, visualize that light sparkling throughout your entire body. If your leg is extended, slowly bend your right knee, bringing it down to the mat. And straightening your front leg, sitting all the way back, bringing your right sole of your foot to the inside of the left leg. Flexing your toes, your left toes toward you. Square your hips. You can stay up on the fingertips here like I'm doing with a long straight spine. Or perhaps you want to turn your palms up, folding forward, just allowing yourself to melt over time a little bit more forward, keeping your head in line with the spine. Relaxing deeply here and repeating the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. Slowly coming back up, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. And if you have a pillow or a block, you may want to use it for the next pose. So you can grab it now. We're going to bring the left knee forward in between the hands and straighten the back leg back behind you. So square the hips, pull the left hip back and the right hip forward. And you may want to bring a pillow or that block underneath the left hip to keep the hips squared. Make sure your back leg is straight. Press into the front of the back foot. Stay up high here in swan, or come down onto your forearms, resting your thumbs against your third eye, or resting your forehead all the way down on top of your hands, or all the way to the mat, extending your arms out in front of you. So just feel where it feels good to you today. Remember, there's no comparison. You are perfect just as you are. We're coming into pranayama in this pose. Box breath. So we'll be inhaling for the count of 4, retaining the breath for the count of 4, exhaling for the count of 4, and then keeping the breath out for the count of 4. I'll do it one time with you, and then you can continue on your own. Exhale all your air. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remain empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now on your own. Very gently, very soothingly coming up. Bringing the left knee back, bring the right foot in between the hands. Remember, you have options here. You can keep your left knee down on the mat, or you can straighten the back leg. Pull the right hip back, come forward on the back toes, make sure your knees over your ankle directly. Stay up on the fingertips, flatten your palms to the earth, or come up on fists, which is what I like the best. I know this is intense if your back leg is extended. Really breathe deeply. Really releasing blockages in the body so that the energy can flow with more radiance. Every inhalation, repeat the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. And on every exhalation, feel that light sparkle throughout your entire body. If it isn't already, slowly lower the back knee down to the mat. And with love and grace, slowly straighten the front leg, sitting all the way down on the floor and bringing the left sole of the foot to the inside of the right leg. Flex your right toes towards you, lengthen the spine, and then you can either stay up on the fingertips of the flat back or turn your palms up to the sky, allowing yourself with time to just fold and meld forward. Continuing to repeat the affirmation, I am a radiant being of light. On each inhalation and on each exhalation, you just soften, relax, release, and melt into the floor. Slowly coming up. I love that affirmation because it reminds us that we are more than our personality, our physical bodies, and our life right now. There's a higher part of you, and it's good to remember and feel into our higher self. Okay, you can bring that pillow underneath the right hip, your knees in between your hands, or you can come all the way down onto your forearms or your forehead on top of your hands or to the earth. We're coming into box breath here again. So exhale all your air. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now on your own. Very tenderly and lovingly, come out of the pose and come all the way down onto your belly. We're coming into Sphinx pose. Bring your forearms to the mat, the elbows directly under the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Pull the heart forward in between the hands and relax your shoulder blades down your back. Engage your thighs so your kneecaps lift, and we're going to begin to inhale the chin to the left, towards the left shoulder. Exhale your chin towards the right shoulder. You can close your eyes halfway or all the way, keeping this flow going with the chin. So every inhalation, bring the chin to the left. Every exhalation, the chin to the right. And this movement is opening up the chakra in the throat so you can speak your truth, and also so that you can say a high quality no. This is really a challenge for many, many people. If it isn't for you, then congratulations. So that when you are asked and something isn't in loving kindness to yourself, you can say no without excuses or justifications. Just a loving, firm no. So we're opening this up. Be gentle and kind with yourself. And also that you can give a loving, high quality no to yourself sometimes. When an action doesn't serve you, or inaction doesn't serve you. So saying yes to our higher self and learning to say no to others and to ourselves when things aren't in loving kindness to us. Continuing the flow here, inhaling the chin to the left and exhale the chin towards the right. Maybe smile a little, just have a little amusement for anything that's coming up. We don't need to take ourselves so seriously. Bringing your attention to the middle of your brain and then up and back. Resting your awareness there in the upper back part of your brain. Continuing the flow, inhale the chin to the left, exhale the chin to the right. Very slowly. Just feel perhaps serenity and grace washing over you. Holding yourself in enough loving kindness to be able to say a high quality no to yourself and to others. Slowly lower the forehead down to rest on the top of the hands. A few deep, slow breaths here. Just integrate all that work you did. Slowly coming up. Sit down on your heels, lengthen your tailbone down so your low back is flat. Now extend your left arm out, your left palm faces the right. Bring the right hand behind the left. So you're grabbing the left hand with the right, and then curl your fingers. Here, keep the tailbone lengthening down. Inhale the arms up, and exhale the hands back down to heart level. The arms are super straight here. And only bring up the arms as far as is comfortable for you. You can close the eyes halfway or all the way. You're inhaling the arms up and exhaling the arms down to heart level. And then add the visualization. See, sense, or feel light in the heart area lifting up, going out the crown of the head, and on the exhalation, light flowing from the cosmos down through the crown of your head into your heart. Combining the breath, the movement, and the visualization. Inhale the light up from the heart, lift the arms up. Exhale, pulling the light down through the crown of the head into the heart, lowering the arms down to heart level. Continuing in the own rhythm that feels good to you. So one last time, and then when your arms are extended up towards the sky, lengthen your tailbone down and retain the breath. Engage the pelvic floor, pull the belly button in and up. Wait until your urge is strong, and then lower the arms down and release. Begin to very gently roll out the shoulders or roll out the neck, bringing your chin left and right very gently. Just kind of feeling into the shoulders, relaxing. Bring your hands to your thighs, and then we'll sit cross-legged. So you can come into lotus if that serves you. Bringing your hands to your heart, close your eyes, feel into your heart center. Repeat one time, I love myself. And just settling into the stillness here for 2 more breaths. And bringing your hands out like a dish in front of your heart, bring the energy from your heart onto your hands with each inhalation. Each exhalation, feel this energy that's on top of your hands, this loving light, shower up over the crown of your head, around and through every part of your body, down towards the earth. So on the inhalation, loving energy and light from your heart onto your hands. On each exhalation, this loving light flows like a shower over, around, and through you, all the way down into the earth. The second step is to feel love pouring from your heart onto your hands. Feel the love pouring over, around, and through you like a wave. Now, if this is difficult, I'm going to turn my hands toward you, keep yours where they are. Just imagine, like at an airport, when people who haven't seen each other in forever and they love each other so much and they're running towards each other and they're crying and they're laughing and they're just so much love is pouring off of them. So imagine that, but it's coming from your own heart onto your hands and flowing from you to you, over and through you like a wave. Each inhalation, feel, see, sense the loving energy flowing onto your hands, and each exhalation, feel that love flowing over, around, and through you. A few more deep breaths here. Now bring your hands on top of your heart, seal that loving energy in. Inhale, extend the arms wide, and exhale, cross your left arm over the right, grabbing onto your arms or onto your shoulder blades, softening your shoulders, closing your eyes halfway or all the way, and settling into the stillness, or you can begin to sway gently left and right, which I highly recommend. Just gently swaying left and right is so loving for your nervous system. It's going to calm you out. So good for the energy body as well. Very slowly extend your arms out and then change the cross of your arms. So the opposite arm is on top, grabbing your arms to your shoulder blades and continuing to rock very gently and slowly left and right here. Breathing deeply. Once again, staying in the stillness or beginning to repeat the mantra, I love myself. Slowly unwinding the arms, and then bring your hand up to your shoulder and cross it diagonally across the hip, each side a couple times here. So we're crossing over the energy here, very healing for the energy body. And then begin to glide onto your back for Shavasana. Make sure that you're warm enough. You can grab a blanket. Make sure you're really comfy. Either stay here with your palms turned up or bring one hand to your solar plexus and one hand to your heart. Repeat 5 times in your head, I am enough. And then slowly release that, release everything into the stillness, allowing your body to soak up all of that hard work that you did, gifting yourself this time to melt into the floor, to feel supported and held, safe and secure, and loving kindness to yourself. I invite you throughout your day to continue these affirmations a few times a day, repeating, I love myself. I am a radiant being of light. I open my heart to more love. You'll be creating new grooves in your brain, bringing yourself into a state of more loving kindness to yourself, which will radiate through you, create magic in your life. Okay, my darling, slowly come onto your side. You can stay here if you want, if you have the extra time. If not, come onto your side. And on a deep breath in, rise up. Bring your hands to your heart. I'm wishing for you to feel so much love for yourself. You are gorgeous. I love you. Namaste.